For the life of me, I can't understand, how do you have beef with an unproblematic icon that died tragically over 20 years ago because of a hypothetical opinion?
You think you know, you have no idea.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning back in. I'm back with another video. To start off the new year, y'all know I had to come with a banger. I haven't did an Aaliyah video in a while. I did over 150, check on my playlist. And you know, honestly, there hasn't been any Aaliyah news or any Aaliyah, content to do a video about. I done did 150 videos. But, of course, what's a major thing that I did videos about? I done did about 6-7 videos about this topic, the whole Aaliyah versus Beyonce. But the difference is, I made it between them two, when it's really Aaliyah versus the Beyhive.
On the red carpet with one of the hottest female artists out here, Miss Aaliyah.
From my point of view, I see this all the time on social media. It's not like, there are some Aaliyah troll pages. I have to admit that I do see that. There's some Aaliyah pages or Aaliyah troll pages that use Aaliyah's image to troll Beyonce fans. Because what? They know that Aaliyah is a sensitive topic for them. Like, Aaliyah triggers them. Like, anything with if Aaliyah was still alive, ... that's like like a shark smelling blood in the water. It's like a hyena chasing a warthog. Like, it's like a pack of wild dogs. One of them see a comment like that, especially if it's a popular Beyonce fan page, then they're going to retweet it and make a little snarky post about it. You're going to have all these people coming in saying, oh, Aaliyah is overrated. Oh, Aaliyah couldn't sing. Oh, Aaliyah couldn't keep up. Oh, they be Brandy and Monica. Desi Shaw was out selling her. Shut up! The thing that's getting me is just like, how does a whole fan base have such a beef with an artist, an unproblematic artist? How unproblematic Aaliyah was. You would think that Aaliyah and Beyonce had some type of beef before she passed, and like her fans are like making sure they keep up with it. Like, okay, Beyonce, we got you. Kiwi want to hear this too. It's a thing. I'm all for music debates, music discussions. Like, of course, you see my profile picture, Michael Jackson. I done did, like I said, over 150 videos about Aaliyah, different things like that. Different music topics, different music artists, different music discussions. Like, oh, what happened to R&B? The disappearance of R&B groups. I done did a whole bunch of music discussions, but something about the whole Aaliyah versus the Beyonce fan base discussion, of course, with this video, I don't know how many people are going to see this, it's not going to get resolved. The next hour, the next minute, the next seconds, it's going to be an argument on Twitter, Instagram, under a YouTube comment section. But it's just like, you really think about it, you think about how unnecessary this is.
Could somebody please make it make sense?
And in the grand scheme of things, a little Beyonce fan page on Twitter saying this and getting like 500 likes on a tweet about Aaliyah downplaying her talent or her success, because, one thing with the Beyonce fan base is nobody can come for Beyonce. Of course, that's what any fan base, any stan base, is defending your favorite artist to the extreme. But the thing when it comes to Aaliyah is it goes to a whole nother level.
Why are you doing that?
Now, I get it. People get sensitive about their favorite artists, about their favorite music, about their favorite movies, whatever. I have one random tweet. It used to be on Aaliyah's birthday or her death anniversary. It could be random, like some random woman, some random guy would be like, oh, I think if Aaliyah was alive, Beyonce would have competition, or Beyonce would da-da-da. Then you have the whole slew. Like I said, it's like a shark smelling blood in the water. The Beyhive, they come and it's like, then it gets reposted on Facebook and Instagram, and then it's a whole big thing, a whole big war in the comments. Aaliyah is one of the most disrespected deceased artists. And when we really think about all she went through, the controversies with R. Kelly and all that stuff, right? Then almost getting blackballed. Then the way she tragically died and how preventable that was. Then how her uncle, you look at it now, in the grand scheme of things, in retrospect, he screwed her over. She could have had way more success, way more number one hits, but because she was on his label, her uncle's label, she tried to, stick with family. He, undervalued her because she could have did so much more. She could have achieved so much more. Now, she achieved a lot in those 7 years, but because of that, now you have the Beyonce fans, so other fan bases feeling comfortable enough to look back on her stats and be like, oh, look at what Aaliyah did compared to Beyonce. Oh, she couldn't keep up. She was trash. She was this, she was that. Oh, she was local. That's another thing. Beyonce's a standard. That's another thing. And when we really look at it, it's like, okay, Beyonce versus Aaliyah. That sense, right? Columbia Records versus Blackground. Matthew Knowles versus Barry Hankerson, Aaliyah's uncle. It's like,
You think you know, you have no idea.
the reason why they made a whole entire Amazon series making a parody of how vicious the Beyhive can be, where it's just like this mindset to attack anybody, anything, no matter the age, no matter who it is, no matter if they're alive or dead. And it's like, because Aaliyah died, that gives them such a, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, that gives them like a thrill to, like, you know, look up plane crash pictures and look up her funeral procession and make tweets like this.
The lowest is what? 0.
The sun is setting. That's why it looks like this. I'm just like, when y'all make tweets like that, when y'all make fun of Aaliyah's death, and y'all think that's vindicating Beyonce, like, oh, I made fun of Aaliyah's death, I made a plane crash joke, ha 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 ha, Beyonce's still alive. Do y'all know how crazy y'all be looking?
I'm looking crazy.
I'm constantly seeing the Aaliyah versus Beyonce discussion, debate, or people like to say, oh, Aaliyah fans bringing up Beyonce unprovoked, oh, Aaliyah fans doing this, Aaliyah fans doing that. But now it's to the point where Beyonce fans feel so comfortable just bringing up Aaliyah, like playing with Aaliyah name, playing with her name, playing with her life like it was a joke for a viral tweet and laughing about it and ha ha ha. Then it's like, okay, who's next? Then, you know, when it's not Aaliyah, it's against Sierra, it's against Carrie Hilson, it's against Rihanna, it's against Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is becoming the next target for the Beyhive because this thing where like Beyonce is the greatest entertainer. You know how Michael Jackson still has that title where a lot of her fans is like, oh, she's better than him. She's the greatest to ever live. And that's subjective. That's, you know, people's opinions, whatever. But it's like now Michael Jackson is becoming a target. And now you have the kid jokes and the deaf jokes and the this jokes. And I haven't seen when people talk about like singing ability with Whitney Houston. Then it becomes like the drum jokes and then the bathtub jokes. I'm like, wow. So depending on who the opposing artist that's in the argument or the debate is, they can get real vicious.
Not on my watch.
And again, I'm sorry, the sun is coming in a weird way, making this weird type of lighting situation. I kind of like it, so bear with me. But I'm just like, what is going to come out of that? Nothing. And I get it. Some Aaliyah fans take it there because it's like, if you want to go low, we can go lower. But then the Beyonce fans, because Aaliyah passed, they feel like they got the one up. Like, ha, well, anyway, Beyonce's still alive, ha. And that's another thing I always say with these videos. I'm always keep saying, everybody dies. Nobody is immortal. No matter how much success you had, everybody's going to pass away in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, one of the most famous men in the world. Everybody is going to pass away in some type of way. When Beyonce passes, y'all want to forget about her, make her irrelevant, oh, she's a has-been, da-da-da-da. You know, say it 2060. Years down the line, y'all would want Beyonce's legacy to be kept up with. So it's just like the whole mindset of, oh, well, oh, she's irrelevant, she's a has-been, oh, she's a throwback. I'm like, really? A throwback? But she's still breaking records. She been past over 1 billion streams on streaming services.
That doesn't make no sense.
It's just like, I know the hypothetical question gets a lot of Beyonce fans mad, but it's like, you don't have to feel vindicated to take up for Beyonce by making fun of Aaliyah's life and death. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you can have the argument about the stats and oh, this, that, they were out selling. Okay, it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, like I said before, one of my videos, Beyonce, ever since there was a Destiny's Child, they had a better team. Honestly, the success Aaliyah had was a miracle. with the record label she was under, with the promotion she was getting, compared to like a Columbia or an Arista. Beyonce was always going to be Beyonce because not only did she have the talent, she had that great team around her. Look at her now. And according, even if you saw that Renaissance movie, you see that she has a great team behind her. You have the vision, you have this, but you had to have a great team. Beyonce had a great team. Aaliyah had a good team. She had great producers. She had, but Beyonce was always going to be at this level because of the people she surrounded herself with. That's another thing. I'm a fan of Beyonce. A lot of people make it seem like you got to choose one or the other. Like, okay, if you're a fan of Beyonce, you can't be a fan of Aaliyah. I was like, oh, pick one. Are you on the winning side or this side? It's like, why can't you just appreciate both of them? Appreciate Aaliyah for what she did and what she accomplished. Starting when she was 14. Appreciate Beyonce for what she did and what she's still doing. Like, Beyonce is such a standard. She's held so high. She's in such high regard. Why do y'all feel the need to attack every artist from past, present, or future just to justify your liking for her?
Let me just go in the bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep. I just have to go in the bush and weep. Really. I don't understand. I swear to God, I don't understand.
It's just like, what is it about Beyonce that attracts such dark, negative, nasty energy?
Wow, that's a great question.
It's not even Beyonce, it's the fans. And I know some of the Beyonce fans and some of y'all watching, y'all may say, oh, this is excuses. Oh, just trying to be all sensitive. Oh, Aaliyah fans started, we finish it. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
I even made a tweet about this where I said, I don't trust black people who don't like Aaliyah because Aaliyah was such an unproblematic artist. I even made a tweet about that. It's not just black people. The reason why I specify black people is because black people are the main ones I see that be disrespecting Aaliyah whenever her performance is posted or this is posted. A lot of people like say, oh, this is trash. This was overrated. It was even a thing 2 weeks ago where it was certain dance clips of Aaliyah and they, oh, this is like talent show. I'm just like, for the music, choreographed by Fatima Robinson, one of the top choreographers still in the industry, it fit the music Aaliyah was doing. She wasn't going to do no Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Tina Turner, you know what I'm saying? Tinashe, Normani, Sean Bighead type choreography for a song like Rock the Boat or Try Again. Even though Try Again was more up-tempo, her choreography fit, her style fit. The music she was doing, everything, she had her own type of thing with it, like the smoothness, the effortlessness, right? Beyonce, on the other hand, was more fierce, diva, shoulder shakes, hair swing, heel click. I say this all the time, right? But some people don't get it. Like, Aaliyah was more of like Sade, Mary J. Blige, Janet Jackson mix. Beyonce took from the Tina Turner, Michael Jackson era or realm of like entertainment or showmanship. And it's not all the Beyonce fans, it's some of them. I really need the ones that do that to reevaluate, like, this is psychology behind it, like being a fan, being a stan, but it's like, to what level does it go too far? Like, of course, I'm a Michael Jackson fan, I'm an Aaliyah fan, I like a slew of artists. Like I said, Beyonce, I listen to her songs frequently on my Spotify, on, I watch her YouTube videos, music videos, but it's kind of like, we have little discussions, music debates. At what point does it get too far? Like, psychologically, right? When you having a little discussion or argument, it's not even about worshiping or whatever. In my sense, at what point do you be like, wait, I'm going too far with this? It's not that serious. Typing away, looking up Aaliyah plane crash pictures. At what point do you stop yourself and be like,
it's not that serious?
I wonder, has Beyonce ever got wind of these Aaliyah jokes? I feel like she has, but you gotta know, Beyonce would never say nothing about this type of situation. I know she's seen it, or people on her team have seen it, and I wonder their reaction, like, I really need people to just think about how unnecessary this is. Like I said, I'm gonna start the year off with a bang, getting this topic out the way. And I know a lot of people be like, oh, I'm tired of hearing about this, but it's just like, this is always gonna be a recurring thing. I'm gonna give my opinion on it. It is what it is. Like it or love it. Leave your opinions down below, whether you're Aaliyah fan, Beyonce fan, both. or whether you're neutral with it, it's just like the fact that a whole entire fan base or a portion of a major fan base could target an artist like Aaliyah, who died 20 years ago, and using her death and legacy and controversy against her just to feel vindicated and like, oh yeah, Beyhive, oh yeah, we don't play. Really?
I'm looking crazy.
At the end of the day, like I said, it's all unnecessary. You can enjoy both of them for what they brought, what they bring, right? This whole Aaliyah versus Beyonce debate is always going to be one of the dumbest debates and discussions of all time. But something about it, and the way I've been seeing like the Beyhive or a portion of the Beyhive targeting Aaliyah and like basically trying to come for her whole existence, playing with her name, like, no. Like I said, little social media things like this don't really matter in the grand scheme of things when it comes to Aaliyah's legacy. But with the way Aaliyah's legacy is, the shape it's in, and how, you know, Uncle is still not really talking to her mother and brother, and, you know, it hasn't really been any Aaliyah projects recently, like there was in 2021 when that was a big year for her, posthumously. It's just like, I feel like, you know, the Aaliyah fans can focus our energy on something better, something different. I know there's always gonna be those fans, even like me, where we gotta step in and be like, but at the end of the day, it's 2024. Let's use our time and energy more effectively. With that, that's all I gotta say. Happy 2024. I hope y'all have a great year. Make this year your best year yet. Leave your thoughts down below. Like, what do you think of the fact that there's a portion of the Beyhive that still targets Aaliyah? Like, Aaliyah is like public enemy #1 to them. And then Michael Jackson is creeping his way up on that list. And a lot of them feel like what is your opinion on that? I know it's going to be a lot of back and forth. A lot of people have varying opinions depending on whose side you're on or what artist you favor. But this is something that I had to bring back. You know, this is going to be a reoccurring thing on my channel. Like I said, my 7th, 8th video doing this topic. But recently, it's just been getting really out of hand, so I had to really rehash this. And I really would like to know your thoughts down below. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching and listening. I'll see y'all in the next video.